様の語る正義などくだらんつまらん気に食わん。子供たちを犠牲にすることが正義なら俺は正義をぶっ潰す悪になってやる。
Power Rangers looked like crap when I was a kid. Good thing they kept that style. Good to see that it's still just as cheesy as 1993.
Haha, I can't believe I watched the whole thing. Too bad the VFX LED walls didn't make their acting any better. If it's supposed to look cheesy, they get an A+. If it's supposed to look any other way, they missed the mark.
What makes a special effect good? So, I've been watching Don Brothers. Why does this happen every time I mention them? Anyway, I started writing the script when my friends and I started watching a certain show about a week ago, but I didn't know exactly how I wanted to cover this topic until I saw a specific Reddit post. The latest Power Rangers season in Japan is made in collaboration with Sony using VFX LED walls instead of the traditional green screens, allowing it to go full high fantasy. And let's just say reactions were mixed, with all the comments from the start of the video actually being from this Reddit post. This not only allowing me, but many others to see how those outside of the tokusatsu niche view our medium. And that post was pretty controversial, sparking a debate within the fandom on whether it is actually a good idea for tokusatsu to enter the mainstream. Because in a world where the norm is TV shows with millions of dollars in budget and movies with hundreds of millions of dollars in budget, can tokusatsu, especially television toku, compete? Or are the stories they are trying to tell doomed to fail due to this lack of funding in comparison to more mainstream media? Well, this brings me back to Don Brothers. Damn it! In the Momoi Taro show, Sentai tried something they haven't really ever attempted before: CGI team members, and if you were following Sentai at the time, you would know that this decision was met with relative confusion and uncertainty, though most people were willing to stick it out to actually see what the show had to offer before judging it. So, were those patient fans awarded for their hold on judgment? Well, no. But even then, people throughout its run praised Don Brothers. That doesn't make sense with what has been established. Why are tokusatsu fans so willing to not only sit through a show with poor effects, but call it one of their favorite shows of all time? Do tokusatsu fans just have lower bars of quality than other people? They like Saber after all! Okay, that was a bit uncalled for. I'm sorry, Saber fans. I didn't mean... that was very rude of me. I'm sorry. I apologize. Seriously, though, has the West's expectation of visual effects been raised so high that they can look at a show like Kingohger that has objectively better effects than a series that has been widely praised by Toku fans and still call it bad? Is this the final nail in the coffin that tokusatsu will never be able to be accepted by mainstream audiences? I don't think so. I'm going to be honest with you all. I haven't been telling the whole truth this entire time. I, like many others, have only been focusing on the negatives of this post, and I think it's time that comes to an end.
This is amazing. Actually sat through the whole thing. Man, I miss watching Power Rangers as a kid. That's incredible. I really need to get into Sentai. That was awesome. I'm 33 and it's not MMPR, but that was cool. Anyone got a link to watch them?
When I started the video, I thought it was dumb, but I'll be damned if they didn't win me over by the end. A lot of people are not understanding that this is just the first episode for a weekly show that runs for a year, that does not have Disney's budget like they do for The Mandalorian. All things considered, they're doing a much better job. This is so effing cool. Adds so much dimension and opportunity for dynamic 360 movements and generated environments. Obviously needs some refining, but I think we are looking at the future.
It's really easy to focus on the negatives in a situation. Hell, even I do the same. But when I was looking at the Reddit post and getting comments for the thumbnail of the video, I found it hard to find many negative comments, or at least popular ones, as all the negativity that may have been posted at first was eventually washed out by hundreds of positive comments. Some people reminisced on their childhoods, others became entrapped by the storytelling in the clip, and even those from this community who took their time to explain to these people what Super Sentai is and where they can watch it. Why though? Yes, Kingohger may have had Japanese fans questioning if Sentai blew its entire budget in the first episode, but by Western standards, Kingohger's effects still aren't on par with that of the MCU or the latest James Cameron movie. So why was Kingohger able to capture so many hearts with just one clip? Well, I think it's for the same reason its predecessor became one of the most popular series in the tokusatsu community. Because, in reality, the purpose of special effects is to get across the creator's vision. Whether it to be high fantasy of Kingohger or the utter chaos of Den-O Sentai Imagine Ranger, despite their radical difference in technical quality, both I would consider great uses of special effects, because they not only fit in the worlds they take place in, but expand those very same worlds. With that being said, I feel like this is a good place to end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and will consider leaving a like. It was really nice making a Toku related video since it's been about... Oh. I'm just gonna go back to watching Don.